Yeah, it's your boy E Maze, and as always, we are reporting live from we'll call it the back of the house.
Back of the house.
Yeah. To my left, I got my boy Reek the closer. You already know where he back.
Yeah.
And on our ones and twos, as always, is that boy Yari.
What's happening?
Yeah. We're so happy to be here with you today. We are your closers. As always, we're coming in to give you our point of view on fine dining in the South as men of color.
Yes.
So let's always get to the meat of the episode. First off and foremost, how was your last shift, guys?
My last shift was great.
Your last shift was great? My last shift was pretty good. The Saturday night was banging.
Yeah, I did about 700 too, man.
You made sad?
About 670 something.
670.
Yeah, a little 30 off a cent, but I sold.
Yeah, boy, banging.
Yeah, it was solo shift, so you know how that go.
Oh, yeah, so you double down on the potato chips.
Absolutely.
Bro, I haven't had a solo in so fucking long. No, that's not true. I did have one. We had to send our big man downstairs home for a little bit. He was cool. He just didn't want to stay. It was slow. It was slow, so it made sense.
So really want to talk about
the most important shift. Yeah, so my last shift was my last shift. So get right to the chase with it. Yeah, I got fired.
My nigga got
No. You got suspended.
I got
then
suspended.
You got fired.
I got suspended. 8 days.
And
then I got fired, which is kind of fucked up, but you know.
And they fired him on the 8th day.
On the 8th day.
And on the 8th day, Jesus said, you don't work here no more.
He upgraded me to customer.
He did say that shit too.
He didn't say it. No, he didn't say it.
Yes, he did.
He said it in line?
Yes, he did.
I went home that day.
Oh, you went home that day?
Yeah, I did my side work and then
they cut you?
He was like, yeah, you want to go home? I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling good today. Fuck it.
Oh, true shit.
That was a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This man was fucking suspended for a week. We telling him exactly what he needs to say and how he needs to say it. And I don't think that he said anything.
Not a fucking word of what we told him to say.
Anything that we told you to do.
Nothing. You couldn't have. You couldn't have.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Because it wasn't your fault. Explain it, all right? We got a little bit of time.
We got some time.
All right. So the actual infraction, right? Start all this. Y'all know how it goes when you're doing like group chats, covering shifts, all that kind of stuff. And I can get a little confusing. Different restaurants have different rules for that shit. So I basically ended up covering for 2 people.
He can't even stop moving his fucking fingers. They over here. Like
this man has a problem with talking with his hands. We're trying to train him.
Yeah, he can't even not move his fingers.
I'm trying to practice.
What I really want to do is just talk to you like this. You know what I'm saying? But
it's bad for business.
I'm trying to use my left hand. I'm trying to be over here with it.
Please.
All right. So, long story short,
grab hold this.
Hold
Hold this.
He gave this man a medicine ball. Yeah, fidget spinner.
The point is, so you post on a group chat, picking up Monday, Tuesday for work. Somebody says, you can take my Monday. And I'm like, all right, bet. And then somebody's like, all right, take my Tuesday. And the person that said, take my Tuesday, next message before I can acknowledge, you might private message somebody to like confirm this, that, and the third. I didn't confirm anything. He was like, all right, I'm gonna go sign the book with the manager to confirm that. And I never even saw that message. I saw the first message because I definitely want to pick up for that other person, right? So then I'm still posting on a group chat. I'm like, picking up Tuesday. And then that same person I picked up the day before, he was like, take my shift again. He got some stuff going on. I said, bet. So protocol is you got to call in. You got to get approval from a manager. I call in, and the manager on shift, he says, all right. And so he's doing something. He says, what section are they in? And I said, I don't know. They're typically this, that, and the third. Yesterday I worked this section in the Pacers room. All right. He said, all right. So he's quiet. And then he says, I'm like, we good? And he's like, hold on, I'm checking.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Okay. Then he said, just call back when the other managers get in for the evening. So I'm thinking like, okay, he just doesn't want to deal with this shit. He's lunch shift manager. He's like, whatever. But he did start looking at the situation, whatever. So I come in, I call one of the managers personally. He didn't answer. Bet. I call again when I'm on my way in. I'm thinking this is chill because I just picked up for this person yesterday.
The day before you
the
picked
day before,
up.
I just picked up for the same person.
Right.
So I'm thinking it's whatever. It's just technicals. Make sure to do technicals. So I didn't actually talk to a manager before I got in. I didn't make an attempt to call, but I didn't talk to a manager before I got it.
Before you got into work.
Before I got into work. So that's on me. But I did make an attempt. I get there and I see the person I thought I was picking up for on the schedule, and I see my name too. I said, "Oh no,
double book."
Yeah. So then the first manager I see is the manager I talked to this morning, and I walk over to him and said, "Hey, woo-de-woo," and he smirks and he's like, "Go check the book." And I'm like, "Okay, was I already on the schedule? I didn't realize." Some. I go look and I see Alessandro for this person, and I see their signature. And I see his signature.
He signed off on that shit.
He signed off on
that shit.
But I don't see my signature. So I'm like, okay, before I say anything, let me make sure I ain't fucking up. Did I forget something? Did I have a conversation? I'm texting the guy. I'm like, when did I pick up for you? Blah, blah, blah. So then I talked to the other manager who's maybe a little more, I'm expecting to be a little more level-headed.
Hell no.
Nah. So I go to him, and as soon as I present the situation, he like calls this other person. And like he's immediately getting hot because like you're fucking with my shift kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And then this person sends text evidence of him being like, "Oh yeah, take my Tuesday." And then it says, "I'll confirm with the manager." And so he shows that to me. He's like, "You picked up for this person." And I said his name. I said, "But where am I in this?"
Nowhere to be found.
This.
Nowhere. Never confirmed.
I
never confirmed. Never even responded to him.
Right. But I'm on the hook. And so then he goes and talks to the other manager that I was talking about earlier. And when he comes back from there, the verdict is that I was told no to not pick up the shift. And I said, "Buddy,
how?
Why would I come in if I was told to not come
work.
in?"
Yeah.
And long story short, it's like, so I said, so I'm like, I saw his energy. I said, "So I'm in trouble?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay." And so I said, "All right, so how would you like me to prioritize right now? Because I'm set up for 2 sections. I can do polish here, do side work here." He's like, "You're definitely not getting the good section. You might go home." And I'm like, "Okay." And so I start doing the side work. And I come back up and check the side work sheet, make sure I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. And he slaps a 7-day suspension in front of me. I said,
"Shit."
Slaps it. That's nuts.
Buddy.
What?
And he's like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you did whatever. And you got to take it up with the general manager who happened to be on vacation at the time." And I basically had to wait for him to get back. And he said, "Wait for him to get back, see if you even have a job." And I said, "Damn, it's like that."
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah. Whole time. It's not his fault.
It's not.
It never got confirmed.
That.
But a manager also never told you not to pick up, because why the fuck would you pick up for somebody if you were told specifically not to pick up for somebody?
Yeah.
If we talking, this person signed off on that shift. Okay, you don't remember signing off on the shift. This person started to check to see if I could take the shift. And then apparently gets decided that I wasn't allowed to pick up for whatever the shift was. This person gets big sections. So maybe this manager wasn't sure about if I could handle it. And that's fine. But it's purported as if that was communicated to me, and then I just undermined it and just like, "Nah, bro, I'm still gonna take the shift. I'm just gonna sneak in." Does that make any sense?
That don't make no sense.
That makes no
sense. Which is why I'm saying you could have explained this shit. But I feel like when you had the meeting on your 8th day, that was your 8th day, right?
Yeah.
So he comes back from vacation, and then that's when he has this meeting.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have said this shit, laid it out.
Lay it out just like that. Did you lay it out just like that?
So here's where we get to the bottom line. I did. And at the end of the day, the conversation I had with the person that let me go was one in which he showed a lot of belief in me. At the end of the day, one of the things I've always said is I do actually love my manager at my job. Great dude. And
good guy.
Yeah. So he had nothing but ultimately positive things to say about me. And he, he addressed the situation and he refused to put fault anywhere, including maybe where there should be some fault. You feel me? But here's the problem. That's also the solution. I am late a lot.
Yep.
Like
I am late a lot.
So
are you. So are you. Don't go crazy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but it's bad when I walk in 15 minutes before you do. Yeah. Yeah, don't try me, brother. I've been walking at like 4:20, 4:30. You walking at 4:47 in a beater, and everyone's like, the section's halfway done. I'm like, what are you doing?
So, all right. So this, I have to take responsibility for allowing myself to like, as I got a new job, as in while I was on my endeavor to like grow out of the industry, get out of the industry, I kind of made my final decisions on how I was going to start moving my life out of it. I got a second job.
An hour outside of where you live.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, an hour north.
If you know we ain't talking about that.
No. We don't add all the facts.
We ain't talking about that.
If you don't add all the facts, if you know anything about Atlanta, he worked in West Cobb, and he was living and working in Buckhead.
Yeah, that's a stupid fucking idea.
Yeah, you don't know my story, okay?
I know you're dumb.
I had good reason. All right, I had good reason. However, lessons learned, grow, and move on. Point is, as I got into this new job, I started to get comfortable with a habit of something that you can do in case of emergency. As in, like, sometimes you can utilize the fact that your managers know that you're a good worker and that though you arrive late, that you're not disrespecting them and that it's not that you don't take your job seriously. And then in some places, you can also throw $20, $10, $15 at a server assistant or a brother-in-arms server to kind of set your shit up, and you're good. The point is, the reason why you got to be on time is so that you don't fuck up the shift and not get the shit done. So if you get the shit done, then it's okay. But that's not some way you can just operate. And so I got a little loose with things, thinking like I could just kind of operate that way, dealing with like my commute with the other job, going to the other job. And I did get to the point where I was like disrespecting like the leniency of my managers trying to like let me work my shit out. So at the end of the day, when something bad happened, even though it wasn't necessarily my fault, I don't have the right track record with my job for them to be able to stand up for me, even if they believe in me.
Hell no.
So in that moment, that's a conversation I had to have with my GM. Where it's like it was all positivity and him believing in me. But at the end of the day, I'm the youngest person at my job, and when you aren't reflecting yourself as someone that can handle like what's going on with everybody else at a different age and different level of maturity than you, at least seemingly. Look, I'm a grown man. I got a family. But, it all adds to the optics of whether or not it looks like you're a good fit for where you are. And so you got to be aware of all these things. You can't let yourself get too loose and lax. And you can't just think that just because other people are getting away with certain things that, that's just the way that you can act. That's just the standard. You got to hold yourself to a high standard, even when you think people aren't watching, even when you're mad because you don't feel acknowledged, even when you have other things going on. You got to always be excellent. You always got to choose excellence, or else you not be mad at the consequences of such. When something goes wrong, when something goes crazy, when something goes awry, and you don't have the track record that you wish you had when something goes bad.
Did you say something goes awry?
I did say awry.
You mean like awry?
No, like awry. AWRY.
He be on that word
gnarly?
Shit.
No.
Arly?
Let me see if I'm stupid.
No, he be saying shit like that.
Yeah, like I was like,
he be saying words.
Like, did he mean to say awry? Like,
Yes, I got that. I was like something.
Yeah,
goes awry.
The word awry is an adjective or adverb that means something is not in the intended way, out of position or wrong.
I told you he be saying shit like that.
All right, Webster's cool.
Nah, he be like, bro, he wanted to do a fucking a word podcast before.
Yeah.
He came up to me about it.
Yeah, I'm a fan of etymology, and my bro's a wordsmith, and so I want to talk to him about like.
Yeah, he be trying to say words and shit.
Yeah. He be trying to say words and shit. Funny.
He be saying words, bro.
Yeah, but that's the moral of the story. Like, it's some bullshit. It's a story like we could expound upon it, and I can talk more bullshit because I don't work with these niggas no more. But I got my learning lesson, but I also want to stress the point that part of what this journey was for me, where I ended up not working in this position anymore, was me focusing on what was important to me and trying to manage what I had going on, make sure I'm taking care of what I need to take care of, hustling, paying the bills, but also not ever saying I need to wait or like waiting for tomorrow to also begin doing what I'm passionate about. And what I'm passionate about did kind of push out what I wasn't passionate about, because I started to give more attention to it and I started to prioritize it. I maybe prioritized it too much and had an imbalance, but ultimately it's still taking me in the direction I want to go, because I do have the free time now to figure shit out and do what I really want to do with my life. So I'm encouraging everybody else to do that. Set yourself up. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify. Have 2 jobs. Be that man with 2 jobs. And I'm done.
All right. So yeah, we had pretty good shifts.
Yeah.
Last year, this nigga was fired.
This nigga was fired.
so
that was fired.
So it's down to 2 closers and personal trainer.
Yeah. We will still be the closers. We probably the closers and him.
And
this guy.
In the little corner's gonna say and him.
It's fucked up. Yeah. But the next segment.
Yeah, let's lighten some shit up. We got an interesting situation with Nutter Butter going on.
Fucking Nutter Butter is insane. Like
their TikTok is
pick it up, man.
Yeah, man. The fuck, like, if you haven't been on the TikTok Nutter Butter official, right, which is a wild name in its own right, so definitely like, ooh, okay. So hold on.
Let me know when you better play.
You're running it now.
You're running it right now? Okay, I'm playing it on mine.
So it's giving skibbity.
Skibbity.
As fuck.
Yeah, skibbity as a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
But why? But this is retard. Like this is
it's gross. And then like the thing that's got me fucked up is the little
It said tag a stranger, show him your nuts.
What?
Did it say that? Wait. I promise you it did.
Wait, the same video I sent y'all, right?
Tag a stranger to show them nut.
Yo.
Yes.
And the little like
you can scrub. You can scrub. It's like after the sensitive content part. You can show that part and then just stop it right there. It says tag a stranger to show them nut. Facts. Look at it.
Hold on.
Right before the passcode shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
tag a stranger to show them nut.
There's no way. What company does this?
Bro,
there's hundreds of the videos.
Yeah, no, their thing is wild, and they got this like weird like. No, the thing that's killing me really is a little passcode, and then like this is where I had to like honestly, this is a screen record, so I just had to end it. Like I just had to end it because like why? Like the little clown thing or what the faces?
Yeah, like
why?
the
Why would you do that?
They got like a Gen Z.
Definitely got a Gen Z social
media
marketer.
Gen Alpha or something.
Probably
like
a
that.
12-year-old.
Yeah, somebody's kid. Somebody in like product development.
Somebody. I think somebody who like owns the company has a child.
Somebody
and was like, you know what? I make these type of videos. Let's see if I can make these type of videos for my granddad's company or my fucking uncle's company or some shit.
So did it work? Did the intended objective like?
Do you eat Nutter Butter, nigga?
Careful.
I eat the snacks.
I do occasionally enjoy eating the snack that is called Nutter Butter. Y'all gonna get me.
I don't know if that's better or worse. I don't know. But like, yeah, that makes me not want to eat those ever again.
Right.
That makes why? Bro,
it's just some dark shit about it now.
Like,
honestly, it's not. It's like somebody being like. What's the word?
Yeah, I get all that. I ain't gotta like it. I tell people all the time, bro. Like that's where I am in my life now. I'm like, oh well, that's not what it was intended to do. Yeah, I get you on that. I can still not like what the fuck you doing. Like I don't have to. Like when people explain stuff, like I had this conversation with my mom earlier today. She added something at the end of our conversation. I said, hey, yo, nah, don't do that. She's like, oh, I'm just saying. I said, yeah, you ain't have to. I said straight up, I said, you ain't have to.
You didn't have to.
She was like, well, I'm the one that had a dream. But I said, yeah, and you didn't have to tell me about it. I said straight up, I'm not getting off this hill. You're wilding. Why'd you tell me this?
So would you, before this, you see Nutter Butter in the vending machine, would you?
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Nah, they never get another dollar. They never get another dollar.
Because
have you seen those Nutty Buddies?
You talking about
like an off-brand? I don't know.
Nutty
I don't eat that shit.
Nutty Buddies, yes. I've seen those.
Fantastic.
They are
Nutty Buddy.
Nutty Buddies are not good.
It's definitely taking the place of Nutter Butter now.
No, that's two different things. You talking about the little chocolate wafer, Nutty Buddy.
Yeah, no, there was a different. Those are good. Those are okay. What's always creepy when I see somebody eats them in layers. Is that you?
No.
Okay, thank God. I was about to say, get out. Because you're a psychopath. Like, you'll skin a cat. Like,
I've done it. You know, when you were a kid, you play with food. I've done it. But I was never that.
It was like, because you can, like, honestly, if you really, like, They really try. You can like grab the top layer, peel it off, and eat it.
Yeah.
And you can eat it like in layers, like the wafer layer.
Have you ever seen someone do that shit with a Kit Kat?
Yeah, what?
A Kit Kat. Somebody like break down a Kit Kat to eat it?
Nah.
No, that's weird.
That's weird. That would be like I'm gun. Like,
what the
police! Police!
Yeah, that person definitely has some
Check on them.
baby oil.
There's somebody in the basement being held against their will.
They got some baby oil.
Yeah, I'm never going to their party. I'm not going to their party. Like,
Bro,
could you imagine if someone just ate the top of a Kit Kat, like the top part, like bit it, like not like but like bit it in half, like a layer. And like it just
what?
Like he said, like instead of peeling off the layers, like they just grab like okay, you know, make a joke. You ever watch someone eat a burrito from the side? Pause.
Yeah, there's
that actually.
What?
Don't you dare say that makes sense.
It kind of makes sense.
Hey, shout out to one of my cousins, man. One of the biggest supporters of us.
Hey,
she calling me right now. I can't answer. You'll see.
Hey, shout out.
Sorry,
man.
I'll call you back.
But like, nah, like you ever seen that eat a burrito from the side? Pause. So like, but like if they take like a Kit Kat, like imagine like you just have like the Kit Kat. And like where it says like Kit Kat, right? Like where it says Kit Kat at the top,
yeah.
You just, like this person just leans over and just bites that part, like just, and then leaves like the bottom of it, like the bottom leg. You just be like,
bro.
So Earl,
I don't want this.
That's New York City train behavior. I don't know why.
What the fuck?
Okay, Earl, that's what this Nutter Butter shit is. It's somebody making a joke that's like their version of New York City train behavior, like doing some weird shit.
Yeah, just like.
And guess what? We talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
like it. Like I don't feel good.
I don't see them having more business because
like sales going up.
I do not see sales.
I think they retracted the campaign. I think
no.
This is right now.
This is right now.
I thought we looked it up and it was like
no, that was a different account. No, the correct one that
the actual official checked mark.
Yeah,
Nutter Butter.
I would double the fuck down.
Official,
right now.
Double down.
On this,
double down, just keep doing it.
Yeah,
bro.
I would. Whoever this is, I'll be like, bro.
It's fucking brain rot, bro.
I would come to this dude. I'd be like, bro. No one told you to do that, but go crazy,
dog.
Like
this
is
not good. I guarantee. Look at their fucking sales, bro. I will short
sales going down.
I'll short their stock.
The sales going down, maybe not going up, but
I will
here's the thing. It just
stock.
says Nutter Butter Official. I don't think that's actually the company because it said like it says
spam account. Are we all falling for a spam account?
No. This is Nutter Butter's official TikTok.
Are you sure?
Absolute. It has a check.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have like 100,000 people, like, nah, this is.
It's definitely real, bro.
No more peanut butter.
It is definitely real. It's them.
Crazy.
Nah.
Stop. This guy.
All right.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy. He doesn't. You don't want to believe it. Get on with it, man.
All right,
Get on with it, man.
So I heard we got an idiot sandwich for today.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Idiot sandwich time.
Yeah. Idiot sandwich. He's like, what are you? I'm an idiot sandwich chef. All right. This comes from, like, we're going to, like I said, highlight all the different things. Like last week we did the funny ass, like just
reviews,
comments and stuff like that, reviews. This one is just a personal review for me.
Personal.
Position.
I was there.
Personal.
You were there. You were there. I don't think we had like linked like that yet. No, so you weren't there yet. You weren't in the crew just yet. But this, let me sit up. Position pissed me the fuck off so bad. Like I normally make the little joke about like, oh, this really grind my. No, this pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like I ain't got nothing cute to say about this. Little Alley Steakhouse in Buckhead. Count your fucking days, bro. Count your fucking days. Like, this was months ago, and I still got beef about this, bro.
Oh, yeah. It was fucked up.
It was wild fucked up. And I ran to somebody that I knew that worked there, and he was a prick when I worked with him before. And I didn't know he was working there. And he was an even bigger prick about this situation.
Oh, my God.
Bro, we went there. It was a...
Brunch.
Before we created this podcast, I decided to grab some of the guys that we worked with to do like, hey man, let's just hang out and do some cool, like hangout stuff outside of work. I was like, Sunday, me and him were already off on Sundays or like, and like little vet status type shit. So we weren't worried about it. Like, hey, let's go to brunch. We were looking up different places and just certain places weren't able to fit because once we like, crew, like there's like 6 of us in the crew and then like Everyone had like
plus ones,
and just kind of extra people that
plus
came.
twos.
Yeah, plus twos, like peoples. Invite your peoples out. So we ended up I want to say like 12?
13.
13, yeah, we were wilding. That was crazy.
Crash Out King had
Crash Out King had just his own time with that one.
Yeah.
So
didn't he have one pull up and then leave and then another one pull up? I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Which was wild because like the first one was nice. the first one was a nice person. She could have stayed. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So we go, but like I said, we couldn't find a spot because everyone's like, oh, you got to do like a private dining situation. I'm like, nah, bro, we kind of just want to come.
Just want to be in the motherfucker.
We just want to be there. I'm like, hey, man, like I don't want to do like, oh, it's $1,800 minimum. I'm like, I'm not doing all that because we weren't going to spend that much money.
Hell no.
Like, hell no. We're just trying to do a brunch, which is wild enough in Atlanta. Brunch is hard. So calling around, couldn't find a spot. Yeah, brunch is here. Like this shit is just, it's never fun. No, actually, we did have a good time.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
All right, so we were like, cool. So I figured out, kept calling around. We got Little Allie on the phone. I was like, I've been there once. It was okay. I was just like, but vibes. I was like, cool. They had a DJ and all that shit. So call, set it all up. I told them 10. We showed up at 13. We was like, fuck it, pull chairs together.
Yeah.
We get the table. Yo, first off, the food sucks. Trash. Because I had to send a plate back. And then the second plate that came back was like, they didn't like it either. And I was just like, that's nuts. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever, but blah, blah, blah. The shit that killed me was we thought we were being smart. So we brought bottles because we work in the industry. And like I said, when we got there, I saw somebody I knew and I was like, me and him were like, okay. So I figured, hey, we'll be all right.
A lot of people don't even know you can do that. You can just
you can do that. Usually it's a corkage fee. But like any place, if you chop it up with somebody, they may waive it.
Yeah, I don't ever charge nobody a corkage fee.
I don't do no corkage.
I don't charge anybody a corkage fee.
Nah, and half the time, like I've done it once just to be a dick, just to like.
I'm like, like a
fuck you,
fucking asshole.
If you bring in like 4 or 5 bottles, you're getting charged the corkage fee.
No.
And it like
you bring a collection, whites and reds, and
like,
shit.
and I gotta do different things and decant, and you didn't even get any cocktails from me. Oh, you're getting charged per bottle.
Yeah,
and even then, I think where we're at, it was 15, and I think it just went up to $20, right? I want to say it's like 20 now.
Well, where we work,
it's like 20.
It's 25.
It's 25. Okay.
Yeah.
But even then, a couple of months ago, it was 15.
Yeah.
We went the Little Alley, and these motherfuckers charge us $50 per bottle.
$50. Why the fuck would I?
Like, why would I bring a bottle? Like, why would I like?
If you're gonna charge me $50 per fucking bottle, and then we did buy bottles of champagne from them
because we only brought 3 and we didn't account for everyone showing up like that.
Right.
So then we were like, all right, just bring it out. Like most times they'll just waive it if you bought
if
bottles.
You buy some shit.
Both, you know what I'm saying? Fuck
right?
We were all spending money.
Oh, we're gonna get to the check in a minute. So these motherfuckers so we go through the whole thing. Food is subpar, and I was just like, all right, whatever. My
steak that I ordered, medium rare, was well done.
Yeah, no, that shit was trash.
Oh God,
I got the steak Benedict, and my steak was cold.
Yeah, steak Benedict.
Steak Benedict. You got medium rare. I said, let me get medium. Both of our shits were like well done, medium well.
I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? This is a steakhouse.
Yeah.
This is a steakhouse.
And the things I've been there before, and if you go there for dinner, they'll bring out the hot plate. Yeah. They brought the hot plate 15 minutes before the food came. Yeah. So when the guy came out, I'm like, I put my hand on, I'm like, this shit's cold. And then the steak was kind of cold too. I was like, what's going on?
The steak was...
Bruh, so fast forwards back to the day, no one's really happy. At this point, we're just pretty drunk.
Yeah, just drunk.
We're just drunk. So we're like, all right, let's get the bill. And I was like, all the dudes pull out their cards. Please tell me how. Even with, it was me, you, Crash Out, Cue Ball. You know who I'm talking about. Big and white and bold.
Yeah. Yes.
He gonna read it. It's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, I had to think of a code name, nigga.
LA.
And LA. And so that's what, 4 or 5 guys, right?
Yeah.
We split the check up. Like, we see the check and we're like, what the fuck? they charge us like a 3 bottles. We had $150 in.
And it was a progressive too.
Yeah.
It went up more.
Yeah, it went up. It was like 50, 60,
50,
and then
60,
and then I think 70. So it wasn't like
the first bottle. Yeah, the first bottle
was 50.
Is a $50 corkage fee.
Then they
Second
went up to
bottle,
60.
$60.
And
third
then,
bottle, $70 corkage fee.
And the thing is, LA used to work there and knew the server, and she said nothing.
Yeah. She didn't say anything.
I don't know. I don't know.
Man.
Scallywag. That did that. And I was just like, what the fuck? And like I said, I talked to Buddy. He was just like, oh, that's the other manager. Da, da, da. And I look at LA and I'm like, bro, you can't. He's like, nah, he's an asshole. I'm like, why? You were in on the bottle purchasing. Why didn't you tell us that there was a bottle corkage fee? That I meant to bring that up to him, and I just, in the moment I was too drunk to like have that recollection.
No, but
like,
he was fucked up.
But the fact that they would do that to him too,
The
fact they would do that to him too is
fucked up. Which is also shows me like they ain't fuck with him in the first place. So I was like, damn, shouldn't have went here. Yeah. So I should have followed my first mind. Just found should have went the hobnob at that point. At this point, we should have just went the hobnob. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. No, not even whatever. We were pissed, bro. When they split it up. Please tell me why, even I think before we got the tip, I was at $430.
Yeah, it was a lot.
We were $430 per person.
Nigga.
When I fucking
brunch?
Yes. And like I said, like he said, I was tipsy. I was like 3-4 old fashions down. Yeah. And then like multiple glasses of champagne. Like, so I'm like, at this point, like I'm trying not to be belligerent. Like, so I'm just like, if I yell, I'm going to jail.
Yeah, my cousin was there tue.
Your cousin was there too. And he was like, hey, yo, what the fuck?
The fuck y'all on, bro? Ain't coming out with y'all niggas no more.
And it was just funny. Your cousin had military money. So he was like, it's not like, it ain't killing me. But he's like, that's way too much. Yeah, military money. So he was like, wait a minute. And that was the craziest part. They didn't even like try to give us a military discount, bro.
No, they don't do shit, man.
Bruh, what I tell you, trifling. And this comes down to saying, Lil Alley Steakhouse in Buckhead is the idiot sandwich of the day.
Of the fucking year.
Of the year. I will never go back there again.
Ever. I would literally not get paid to go back and then have their chef make the food in front of me.
Yeah. Like, just show me how you fuck this up.
Like, bro, what the fuck? Fuck y'all.
Like, show me how you fuck this up. Like, I need to see.
It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know how does a steakhouse get steak wrong? That wrong. Medium rare? How do you cook it all the way through?
Like, the job is to, like, you, honestly, medium rare almost to the point where, like, bro, most people, you can't undercook that for people.
Right.
Honestly. If they
you can't. They're like, oh, cool.
The difference between medium rare and rare is literally the temperature. You can't tell by looking at it.
Yeah, nah.
It's going to still look red. And then either
it's going to be
it's still cold on the inside or warm on the inside.
Or cool. It's like,
cool.
It's cold or cool. Like,
side note for my servers out there, you know, if you sell steak and you don't know this, people have different temperature ways they get
ideas of what
right?
fucking
what medium rare is, and customers will be real serious about them knowing what the fuck they talking about when it comes to what they want. It's very simple. Ask them, when you cut into that steak, do you want it to look like this or this? Really, you could just ask them that instead of asking them for a temperature. You can be like, when you cut into that, how you want it to look? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you can ask temperature, and if somebody says anything over medium, you better say, so when you cut into that steak, do you want it to have a little bit of pink, no pink?
A lot of pink, or do you want it red?
You know what I'm saying? You want a hot red center, or when you cut it, you want no pink. Because somebody will will tell you medium. They want a medium steak. And then when you ask that question, they will say, oh, no pink.
No
blood. Blood.
You'll see they're like, they're like, yo, like you spitting their
like,
mouth
that's not medium.
In a sexy way.
That's not medium, bro.
Yeah,
that's not medium.
That's not medium.
And especially where I used to work, where y'all work.
Oh, man. Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Our job.
At our job, yes.
At our job.
At y'all's job.
We can go, I'm going to go like this, actually. We could just say it. So, well done is a touch of pink in the center. Just a touch of pink.
Yeah,
that's what well done.
New industry, that's the, in
like if y'all go to like a legit steakhouse, it's usually the standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Medium well is pink throughout.
From top to bottom.
Top to bottom, pink throughout.
Mm-hmm.
Our medium is a hot red center.
It's pink going into red.
Yes. So the way steaks work when you cook them,
How
fucking
conventional
idiots.
heat works.
How heat works is you cook something from the outside in. You know, we don't stick like a metal fucking rod in the middle of the steak
that bitch.
and then cook it outward.
What if someone did? What if that was to pick up a new style?
Yeah.
Like, how would you like your steak? Medium. Outside, fucking flubbery. Inside is where the darkness is.
That's crazy.
That'd be so fucking.
The inverted steak.
I think I'd scream if I came out like I saw. Like,
I would like my steak an inverted medium rare.
What the fuck? I'm trying to think like how would it, like maybe lasers?
Honestly, a hot metal rod.
Like a hot metal rod
in the middle,
like just jab, like just stab it in, like right through the, like lay it down and like through the side, like just like shanking somebody in like
all right, relax,
jail.
Diddy.
Right there.
Okay, so medium hot red center. Okay, medium rare is a warm red center.
Yes.
Our rare is a cool red center. The only thing different in medium rare, and rare is the temperature, like actual when you touch it, if it's gonna be cool, warm, or hot.
Yep.
Pretty much.
And that's most steakhouses that are legit. Like you can go to fucking, like what, Longhorn. They Well Done is gonna have no fucking pink in it at Longhorn.
And then based on like the thickness of the cut, that's how much wall you're gonna get of
Right.
the steak actually cooking through. But in essence, you're talking about what's gonna happen to the center of the steak. So my customers, please, 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 cut in the center of your steak before you bother somebody.
Yeah, because they'll cut the side of that
Cut
motherfucker.
the side of the steak. This is overdone. Bruh,
No, you're just an idiot.
Yeah, like, what we talking about right now?
Fucking hate
Like,
those
sweetheart,
people.
like, what you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, side note, I just want to throw that out there. You brought up Longhorns. You want to know, my homeboy told me, he's like, I got to bring this up because we used to work together. We worked at a Longhorns in Orlando. Yo, when you talk about like ask the table how they want their steak to look, he asked his table that one time, right? And they said to him, they're like, it was like country. This is Orlando. He's like, but Orlando is surprisingly country, but like you go a little bit outside of it, you get like, oh, Central Florida, right? Just like you get outside of Atlanta, you go, oh, this is Georgia.
Georgia as fuck.
Yeah, Georgia as fuck. Yo, the person said to him, he was like, I want it well done, and like it was a lady. She's like, well done, honey. You know, just looking like your skin.
No!
Fucking killed me. This nigga said.
Oh no.
Wait.
Bro, there's not enough money at Longhorn to get me to stay there for that.
And the thing is, they didn't say it like
he said that or she said that?
She said that. Like
with a smile on her face.
Yeah, she ain't mean it like
told her
like she
this is an old lady.
It was a
old
lady. Let's just say a lady.
Nah, bro.
Like probably older definitely older than him. Like definitely older than
I would
us.
literally tell, hey, what the fuck do you mean by that?
That's
your
exactly
family?
what she means. She wants that bitch well done, brown, black, brown. That's what the fuck.
So,
just like he said, he was like, tell the server how you want it. She took her upon herself to say that shit.
Like that.
She was like, no. She was like, no, and she did like this pause. Like your skin.
No way.
She touched you.
She touched him?
Yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's OD. That's crazy. So I mean, I guess she's not like being like.
Honestly speaking, does she have hate in her heart, or did she really look? Did she really look for the closest color?
Yes,
and thought she was being cute.
I think that's what it was.
I think she was looking for the best comparison she could make.
She said, "Oh,"
and like the most like pressing like. Obviously, she was joking. Like, I'm not gonna say because I'm not standing up for this lady because I don't want no one coming at me to like next week talking about you standing up for racism. I'm like, all right,
fucking cool.
Exactly. I'm like, all right, calm down. I'm like, all right, I just be talking shit. But like, I think she was literally like
genuinely
just wanted to make sure, like, you know, you had to drive something home. Like, she genuinely just wanted to drive that home for him. And like it stuck.
That's
I told him, she said what? And he told me, and I did laugh.
He said,
and I said, what'd you do? He said, and he told me, nigga, what could I do? I said, anything. Legitimately anything. Because what I love about corporations
Yeah.
When something racially happens, they have to talk to you and take it seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Like mom and pops can be like, oh, relax. It's not that bad.
She didn't mean it.
Yeah, but when a place like such as Darden, who have in-house counsel, like lawyers that work in the building, and the thing is, if you didn't know, the corporate like training and everything, or Darden is located in Orlando. And the Longhorns we worked at is where they would send everyone, like managers or people that were corporate from training, to our restaurant because we were right by the airport. Oh, wow. And we had the highest, like, it was us that had the most, and then they opened this other one, like, I forgot what area. I'm forgetting now. I knew what it was, but it's been so long since I've been back there. Like, we had the most money because we were right by the airport. So we get airport employees, people flying out. There was like 3-4 hotels behind us. So we had like just people coming in like crazy. So like, yeah, but he told me that, and I literally told him, I said, you are better than me. Mm-hmm. And like, I think at that time, his wife is a therapist. So I think therapist now. So I think she was in school for it, getting her doctorate. So I think he couldn't afford to lose the job if he had lost his shit. Mm. He also couldn't wait for like a settlement. He's like.
But honestly, that's not even on the fucking restaurant.
That's not.
That's like
if they didn't ask her to leave, it is.
All right.
What we got next up?
Have we already talked about this Diddy shit?
Not really.
Not really. What is there to say? There's like 1,000 bottles, some narcotics, IV bags.
IV bags.
Yeah, because people were getting fucked into exhaustion.
I think that's like some next level type of shit.
Nah, that's like
okay. So, is this an episode of Power or an episode of with Candy lying and shit, where it's really just like an ego trip of one person that really thought they was God for a moment, really feeling themselves, or is this like CIA? Is this Black Jeffrey Epstein?
Jeffrey Epstein.
How deep does it go,
bro? Black Jeffrey Epstein. I guarantee you, bro. Nobody has 1,000 fucking.
Yeah, lubrication bottle, like baby oil bottles.
And why would you even use baby oil?
It's not.
That was my first thought. I thought that shit was fake. I thought that shit was AI because I'm like.
Well, the thing is, like, I imagine it's not like there's probably some like insertion used with it, but like he inspires like the idea of like mad like baby oil wrestling fighting type of thing.
Bro, he has to have
over
it.
The body,
over the body.
And I think somebody said it was like liter bottles too.
Yeah, they were like
industrial. They were big ones.
Like
bro, he had to be filling up like a bathtub.
Yeah, that wasn't lubrication. That was like
you lathered
everything.
I was about to say you lathered the bitches, but you lather the niggas.
You lather the bitches.
Everybody lathered. At this point, everybody just lathered the fuck up. Like, really? That's what we doing. Like,
bro, I can't. Doesn't he have he has a son?
He has multiple sons.
Right. But the one that like I would see on like social media and shit, basically like that nigga.
No, the one that looks like him. The one that raps. Yeah.
All right, so there's 3 things that I want to bring up that I haven't necessarily heard in the conspiracy thing, just to bring up. Okay, so nobody's talked about. Didn't his wife die? Like,
no,
did he?
No, when Kim Porter, it wasn't his wife. They were broken up.
Right. How did she die?
I think a medical issue.
Oh, medical?
I believe so.
Medical issue.
Like definitely probably long term or like a new medical issue.
No, hold on. Let me see.
She probably had a lot of dirt on it.
I think she passed away from, she was suffering from something.
I ain't trying to disrespect her. I'm just bringing it up.
No, let me
because nobody's brought it up. Okay, then he's fucking around. And then we talking about Cassie. Then we talking about City Girl who said, look, I knew him like y'all knew him. I ain't know nothing about this shit, right? Then you have this whole thing about him having
low-bar pneumonia.
Pneumonia?
Yeah. So it's like she was married to Albie Shore, because she's Albie Shore's baby mom's. The light skin, the son that he adopted that's not his is her kid.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, and the twins, I believe.
So you got that.
Quincy.
You got the whole, conspiracy with Tupac. Everybody is talking about that. Mm-hmm. Then you have, all right, so apparently you need to verify this, but apparently he was a legal guardian of Usher as Usher was on his come up. He was part of Usher's come up.
How old is Diddy, bro? Because isn't Usher like the same? Like
I thought
Diddy's like 40. No, I'm sorry, not Diddy. Diddy's like in his 50s.
Yeah, he's got to be
late 50s.
now.
So how you? How old is Usher? Because this shit don't make
Usher's
sense.
in his late 40s.
Then a 10-year-old is gonna be my fucking legal
He's
guardian.
So that's
54.
bullshit, probably. I don't know. But
That's pushing it. How are you a legal
maybe
guardian?
not
of
legal
somebody?
guardian, but the story that's being told
Like
is,
a mentor or some shit?
is that like he took on Usher personally
Took Usher under his
at a
wing.
young age.
Yeah.
And then it was almost like that cycle was repeated with Justin
Usher's 45.
Bieber.
Usher's 45 and Diddy is 54.
54. Yeah, he's not.
So
even
that's
10 years
not.
old.
It's not. That's
9
bullshit.
years.
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
no,
No.
legal
But
guardian.
it can still like not if I'm 9 years older than you and I'm like rich in the industry.
Yeah,
you can
so
still
if
come
you're like
to- like-
16, 17, and he's already popping at
Yeah.
26, 7, whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But Diddy, I realized Diddy been around for a minute.
Yeah, he started popping from a young age.
Bro, Diddy did the exact same shit that was done to him. Y'all know about like what Diddy like?
Nah, I
He was taken under the wing of some fucking.
Oh, yeah, actually, yes. So he got his start off being like a party promoter at his HBCU. He was like a party guy at his HBCU. That's all he
Yeah.
had to think.
And Howard, yeah.
And then he met a record exec that was known for being flamboyant,
Yeah.
and he kind of took him under his wing and put him in the music industry.
Nah, he got it in his ass.
So
bro.
now I ain't saying
He got it now.
So then
He got it
Usher,
for show.
and then Usher blew up. Usher was a phenom. And Usher took Justin Bieber under his wing, and now you got all the allegations of Justin Bieber's head popping up in somebody's lap, and what they did to this poor Canadian boy. And look, he
The
found
poor Canadian boy killed me. That got me. That got me.
I just seen
I was
the
doing
video.
so good until you said poor Canadian boy, and I was just like, I lost it.
the last thing I want to bring up is Lake Lanier. One of the big things that people bring up about the curse of Lake Lanier. Who died on the lake?
Who died on
One of Usher's kids.
He did. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. One of his
Yeah.
sons, like years ago. I think when I first moved here, a couple years before I moved here, drowned.
So rest in peace to the dead. Again, no disrespect, but I'm bringing all these things up. What are the mysterious deaths that are surrounding like this group, these people, this that?
Are you talking about the Illuminati?
If we getting deep,
Are we talking about sacrifices?
I don't know. What
This
it
is not that type of podcast,
This is not that type
guys.
of podcast, bro.
This is a
This
server
man-
All
podcast.
right, let's bring it on home.
Let's bring it home.
This
Let's bring it
man-
home.
Hey, bro. We're gonna
I'm
have
just asking
fucking
questions.
Oh shit! I kind of got like a little fucking.
Yeah, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Gotta-
Hey,
in
man,
here.
the truth to set you free.
Mhm.
What you mean? But nah, bro. There's a lot of like sacrifices that people have said. There's, you know what I mean, when you get up there.
I mean, it's fun to make these stories up. People want to say something about the Obamas and him when his chef died. And it's like, what's his, like giving him like a secret gay relationship that he was wrapping up. You watch these shows like House of Cards and shit, and you wonder how much of it is real. But
Damn,
you know,
they said it about Meek Mill and
Oh, Jesus.
bro,
Snoop.
the Meek Mill shit is crazy.
That,
Lil Snoop.
Not Snoop.
He died.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You say talking
They
about
said, and Meek Mill got bigger.
Mm.
I'm
yeah,
not.
everybody did say that, but they said it was weird that he was tweeting him, Lil Snoop, where you at? Like, don't you have this nigga's number?
Mm.
He tweeted it one time, and people were like, what's going on? Then people were like, why would you say that? And then, like, he tweeted like 5 minutes after, like, Buddy had gotten murdered. Or I don't know. But that's
I think it's weird when people like go on like social media after a death of someone, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, say.
You know they're dead. They can't reply to you.
Yeah.
I mean, but it might just be, I don't know. I might be the asshole for that.
Yeah, I'm.
You
Like,
can- you can-
I
people
die,
grieve
don't-
in different
don't-
ways, you know what I mean?
Don't at me after I die.
Yeah, don't
Don't at me. That page ain't. Why are you doing
Like, it's easy to criticize people that like post around death and post their emotions and cry on live and all that kind of shit.
that? I'm never doing that.
But it's like, who's the funeral for? It's not for the person going in the ground. It's for everybody else to process their emotions. So, I mean, do that how you will, I guess. At the end of the day.
I mean, in a sense,
But
Yeah.
I'm not type. But I don't even take photos at funerals.
I'm,
yeah.
Yeah, that's
you
weird.
take a photo at a funeral?
No, like
Who takes that? Who does that?
people do that. but
no,
that's-
people do that.
I
like,
think that's just weird as fuck.
But like with the body?
no,
like
like,
selfie.
no,
with
no,
the-
no.
Yes, people do
What
that
the fuck
too.
is you talking
But I'm
about?
saying like you're
I
with
do
the
a girl that
family
did
and,
do that.
and like you're around people you don't see except at funerals. So,
Like at the repast or like the
Got you, I got you, I got
yeah,
you, I got you.
don't take photos.
But it's still
even
weird
at
to me.
Yeah,
Like-
it's still weird. Like I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Like,
then you're gonna look at this picture later on and be like, oh yeah, that was
at
when we were
so-and-so
at the
funeral.
when Ray Ray died.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I'd rather. Don't worry, I'll remember. Like I tell people, don't worry, I'll remember this.
Well, I think that pretty much covers the news for today. Diddy kind of like covered the spread. But
Yeah.
It Diddy.
Diddy.
No,
Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. All right, man. Well, what's the closing?
Yeah, who closing?
I do want to go ahead. I don't know who close. You can close tonight, man.
You want me to
close because you ain't never gonna be closing again.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you only got 2 closers.
Yep,
Depends if you get another job.
He might get another job.
Yeah, you know.
He might try to go to Little Alley.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you know,
you should show them this episode too.
They got new management at Little Alley since my homies went
suck.
there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, I do know the guy. Shout out to Little Alley. Give him a second chance, even though they really fucked us up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah,
that was PR.
They do auto grad, so I can get behind that.
I guess.
I'm gonna make the focus real simple. You know, at the end of the day, yes, I got fired. Yes, you know, I lost my job.
Say it a different way.
Yeah. Yes, I was terminated.
Yes.
Yes. I concluded I was upgraded to customer. But I just want to focus on.
He got promoted to customer, bro.
Yeah, I think it's an important point just to make to, you know, all my fellow servers and everybody in the industry, and everybody trying to get out of the hustle, everybody trying to get out of the blue collar, whatever it is, the customer service stuff where you spend so much of your life processing other people at their worst and spending late nights and not being able to have the lifestyle you want with yourself or your family. You know, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. You have to decide today. Every time you wake up, every time you wake up is a new beginning. When you wake up, you decide, how am I going to spend my time? Who gets all my time? Who is deciding who I am and what I'm going to be? And then you got to look at and budget your time. If you've never sat down and done a budget, if you never sat down and looked at what your hourly worth is based on how you spend your time at a job, you need to do that. You need to do that, and then you need to decide what's really worth your time. A wise person told me once, and this would be my little Confucius says, and then I'm done. A wise person told me, let me ask you a question. What's the recommended amount of sleep you should get every day?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah.
What's a normal amount of time to work a job? What's average work day?
8 hours.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
Right? That's what people say, working
9 to 5.
9 to 5. Yeah.
So 8 plus 8 is 16. How many hours you got in a day? 24 hours, right?
24.
So how many hours is left after you sleep and you work?
8.
Another 8 hours. So if you were to look at that like on a pie chart, if you look at your pie chart, how much more time than that do you give a job? How much time do you actually spend sleeping? And when you count all that and you look at what's left, how much playtime should you have? And what do you do with it? Are you swiping on the toilet? Are you popping one off to have a little stress relief? Are you getting a drink?
Wait. What did you just?
I was really hoping you'd let it just die, but go ahead.
What was that?
I'm just saying, are you masturbating with your
bro,
playtime?
stop doing it, nigga.
This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. Are you smoking? Bro, I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Are you smoking? Are you just watching TV? Are you finding distractions with your playtime? You know what I'm saying?
This nigga, man.
Or are you transmuting your time right now that's overspent working, underspent resting? And are you hustling to actually change that to where you don't really work more than a third of your life? And then you can rest a third of your life. And then when all that is said and done, you have an equal amount of time for you.
Facts.
Okay. And so I chose to take my time back. I set an intention. I don't care. I don't know if you believe in God or not. I set an intention. I prayed about what I wanted for my life, and it happened faster than I expected. And I could have maybe handled it better. And maybe that's why I lost my job at the end of the day. I have lessons to learn, but everything for me has fallen in line as it should be according to what I set my intention to. And so make sure you do that. And that's a wrap.
Sorry, before we do that, hit that motherfucking Patreon.
Oh, yes.
We got that bitch jumping. It's only $5. Shit, that's just like regular basic tier, man. And then for my super supporters, you know what I mean? Y'all,
we're cheaper than the OnlyFans that you thinking about.
Yeah, y'all.
Come on.
You know how many people subscribe to like ugly bitches OnlyFans? All right, we're not even good.
Yeah, that's
hit that Patreon. I do appreciate y'all. All the listeners that are on the apps and whatnot. And then also, you know what I'm saying? You got to see us. You want to see me? You know what I mean? You want to see your boy?
We're developing
I appreciate
more things and stuff like that. So the Patreon is going to be full of that type of content, just really getting an aspect of what I think we're going to do a lot of like restaurant things and stuff on there. It's going to be we're working on the Patreon. You definitely want to get in there early. You definitely want to be a part of get on the crew with us,
It
man.
definitely is live, though, and prices will go up as we grow. But right
Price
now,
of the brick.
we're just expanding the things that we can offer you behind that access and being in within our private community. So just look out for that shit.
Cost of a quarter pounder, bro, for real.
Yeah, straight up.
I know y'all be eating them quarter pounders, so.
Yeah.
So
as always, it's your boy E Maze. It's that boy Reek the closer, and it's your guy Yari. We are your closers, and as always, the gratuity is always included. Yeah.
Fuck. All right, cut the closers.